Some people look intelligent the moment they speak, but the people with very high IQ, most of the time, you would never notice them. They sit quietly in group conversations. They replay simple interactions for hours. They notice patterns nobody else sees, and sometimes wish they didn't. And strangely, many of them feel deeply misunderstood, not because they think they're better than others, but because their mind never really stops. Imagine lying in bed at 2 a.m. Your body is exhausted, but your brain is still analyzing a conversation from 3 days ago. One sentence, one facial expression, one tiny change in someone's tone. Most people move on, but some minds keep digging. Why? Because highly intelligent people often process life differently. Not just faster, deeper. They don't only hear words. They hear contradictions, hidden emotions, unspoken tension. And over time, this creates a strange kind of loneliness. Pause for a second. Have you ever felt like you understand people too well, but still feel disconnected from them? That feeling is more common in highly intelligent people than most realize. They can walk into a room and instantly sense fake energy. They notice when someone's smile is forced, when a friendship changes, when love starts fading before anyone says it out loud. The problem is, seeing too much can become exhausting. That's why many highly intelligent people become quiet over time. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they've learned most people don't really listen. And here's the part nobody talks about. A high IQ does not protect someone from pain. In fact, sometimes it increases it, because intelligent minds tend to overanalyze emotions. They search for meaning in everything, even pain, especially pain. A breakup becomes an identity crisis. A failure becomes proof they're falling behind in life. A simple rejection becomes a mental loop that lasts for months. They often appear calm outside while carrying chaos internally, and people misunderstand them constantly. Friends may call them cold. Partners may call them distant. But internally, they're usually feeling too much, not too little. They just struggle translating their depth into normal conversation. Think about that. Some of the smartest people you know are probably fighting silent mental battles nobody can see. And ironically, many highly intelligent people secretly crave simple things. Peace, a quiet mind, one person who truly understands them. Not admiration, not attention, just emotional safety. Because after years of thinking deeply about everything, they become tired. Tired of pretending they don't notice things. Tired of explaining themselves. Tired of feeling emotionally out of sync with the world around them. But there's also something beautiful about them. They feel life intensely. They notice details others miss. They ask difficult questions. They think beyond surface-level reality. And sometimes they become the people who change others forever with a single conversation. So, if you've always felt different, if your mind never seems to slow down, if you feel deeply connected to the world but strangely distant from people, maybe you're not broken. Maybe your mind was simply built to see more than most people can handle.